political discussion. The world political scenario is changing. The world political scenario, it is changing, and it is taking which center no one can understand. But it is changing. Madam Sanaya Takayachi, Prime Minister of Japan, the first lady Prime Minister of Japan, she has accepted the request, she has accepted the invitation from Mr. Anwar Ibrahim from ASEAN nation to join ASEAN summit. This is something that is no one can believe. American President, Canadian Prime Minister, now Japanese Prime Minister also. I believe a Brazilian president, I don't know he reached or not, and then South African president, they were also invited. ASEAN nation, I think no one would be knowing there is called ASEAN group of nation, and that has 11 country now. It includes the East Timor or Timor Leste country also. So there are 11 country. Papua New Guinea it is in waiting. So it would come. Anyway, so Madam Takayachi from Japan, new Prime Minister, she is also joining the ASEAN summit. That's why I say we don't know where the center of earth is going on. It's changing. The ASEAN nation, which no one would have heard about it, no one had heard about it. Now the topmost country head of the state, they are visiting there. Japan, US, Canada. Among G7 countries, three are there only. Only European United Kingdom, Germany, France, and Italy. They are not there. Otherwise, three countries head of the state are there in ASEAN summit. What will happen there, that we are monitoring it, but things are changing for sure. Till some time back, no one had any focus or concentration on ASEAN group of nations. All of a sudden, all are jumping in Malaysia, all are jumping to Kuala Lumpur, including new Prime Minister of Japan. Very different scenario that world is witnessing now. Anyway, what is else? People would have heard, we will cover it explicitly. The Russia as a country, it has tested nuclear missile, cruise missile. Cruise missile means a missile which will go above 50 meter or 100-meter height. That's it. 50 meter or 100 meters height, and it may be connected to satellite, it may not be connected to the satellite, and then it will go lower range like a aeroplane, and then it will go and hit the target. Generally, they have all the down terrain and land area. So panoramic view, they have a video or photograph of it, and they are guided by taking the snapshot or photograph of the landline, photograph of the kind of the scenery, and they map it through some artificial intelligence basis, and they proceed in that manner. They do not have any connectivity with any satellite or so. So cruise missile are difficult to trace from the satellite, because they fly only 50 meter or 100 meter high, but they target less distance. That is their problem. So the famous cruise missile are like Tomahawk missile from United States, and United States has threatened Russia that if Russia do not end the war with the Ukraine, then United States is planning to place Tomahawk missile into the Ukraine. If people remember, through Tomahawk missile, they destroyed three nuclear plants in Iran some time back only, and those were through Tomahawk missiles only. It can carry, I believe, up to 400 ton. This is what I remember. 400 ton or something like that of bombs it can carry. Means very dangerous missile is Tomahawk missile, and it can go up to through 2,500 meters. 2,500 kilometers up to that. It's a cruise missile. Cruise missile means its ballistic missile will go up, and then it will make a parabolic shape, and it will make a free fall. But those are intercontinental missile. They may go up to 18,000, 20,000 kilometers. Okay, but cruise missile will go typically 2,000, 3,000 kilometers only, but they will travel very low height, and they will travel like an aeroplane, and they will have all the images of the low lying terrain, and with that they will guide itself. No need to have any connectivity with the cruise missile. Very dangerous missile. Now, news is coming that I believe Bura Vistinik, I'm not getting the exact name, Bura Vistinik, or there is some new missile, nuclear, that nuclear powered means it can carry nuclear bomb, that has been successfully tested by Russia, and it has tested for 14,000 kilometers. Tomahawk missile from United States, 2,500 kilometers. Now Buravastnik from the Russia, it will go 14,000 kilometers, 14000. Now let's compare their power now. Anyone can compare. That's why I always say Russia is unmatchable in defense area, in military area. You cannot defeat Russia. There is a word called no one can defeat Russia in power manner, not possible. Now Tomahawk missile, it looks like a dwarf or ant in front of Burevestnik, that is a new missile that has been tested by the Russia, 14,000 kilometers. Is it the last range of Burevestnik missile? No. They are saying that is they have tested it, but limit is unlimited. Limit is unlimited. Means Burevestnik missile, cruise missile can go up to United States wherever. It will make a complete round of the earth also, the way its distance is. And that to 50, 100, 50-meter height only. Means satellite, they cannot catch it. Okay, their speed is are generally low, means 1000 kilometer per hour or 2000 kilometer per hour. I believe maximum it will go, means they are not ballistic missile, those are very high speed, but whatsoever it's very dangerous when you cannot track them through satellite also, so it's very dangerous. Anyway, Mr. Vladimir Putin has claimed this, that it was tested successfully. Is it what we are going to talk in this chapter? Certainly not. Now, news is coming that there are 100 to 120 infiltrators. Infiltrators means Lashkar-e-Toiba and Islamic State. There are two outfits, banned organization Lashkar-e-Toiba and Islamic State. If people remember, some time back there was a Pahalgam issue happened in India, Jammu and Kashmir, where 26 tourists were killed, and Lashkar-e-Toiba, I believe, they took the responsibility. Now news is coming that 120 infiltrators or terrorists, all are foreigners. They are ready to enter into Indian Jammu and Kashmir. They are, this is, there is something called launch pad. Through launch pad, Pakistani army, generally they are known for it. They only they do some kind of activity, and they let them enter. What kind of activity they do? Generally, they increase their surveillance along the border. Pakistani army, generally they increase the surveillance along the border. They will start firing here and there, and Indian military, they get involved, or BSF, Border Security Force, they get involved with the retaliation of the Pakistani army firing, and silently they push the infiltrators inside the Jammu and Kashmir. This is what generally they do. Now BSF is very cautious, and they are making a high vigilant along the border, so that 120 terrorists would not enter into Jammu and Kashmir. This is what we are always saying. Always saying. If you have a pond, and if you use water of a pond, it is all right. If you don't use water of a pond, then mosquitoes, many insects will come there, and that is the condition of Jammu and Kashmir. Now Jammu and Kashmir, especially Leh, Leh used to be capital of the Himalayan region, full Himalayan region, till Lhasa, and till Kasi, Kasgar, Urumqi, Hotan, and this side till the Pamir Plateau. Okay, the Leh used to be the capital. Means full trade used to happen in the high altitude arena, and that was a highly profitable area. The Badkhashan region of Afghanistan, Gilgit Baltistan, and then Borno Badkhashan region of Tajikistan. So these were very active region. Many Indians were living in this region because lot of trade used to happen from Central Asia. Okay, I forgot the name of the valley, Fargan Valley. Fargan Valley, I believe, in Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, and Kyrgyzstan. There is a Fargan Valley along the Sir River, where that is considered as the hub for the dry fruits. That is considered as the capital for the dry fruits. and those used to come crossing the high altitude Himalayan region only. Lot of people from India, they were staying in the route. So that Jammu and Kashmir region was not the end region of India. Right now, it is the end region of India, and only you will find either Himalaya or border security force or army from China, army from Pakistan, army from India, army from Afghanistan, army from Tajikistan. Means they are there. No human live out there. If no human live out there any place, it is as good as pond is there, but it is not, you are not using it. Then what will happen? Mosquito will come, insect will come. If no one is going to that region, that become a end region, that region will become a house to terrorists only. If people are not going and coming, then that region will become a home to terrorists only. This is a natural tendency. Natural tendency. You see the kind of Maoist in India, Maoist or communist in India, any. There are many communist India. I don't know what they are called. Okay, they are in Chhattisgarh, they are in Jharkhand, they are in Odisha, they are in West Bengal. Okay, what that where they live? They live in jungles only, where no one goes there. If no one go there, who will come there? Terrorists only they will come there. These Maoist and leftist and this and that, they will go there where no one come there. They make there that as a house. That is their home. If no one is going in Himalayan region, the terrorist will enter there. Anyway, BSF and Indian Army, they have foiled their attempt to enter into India. But how many times? How many times? How many times you would stop anyone to go to their home? Okay, Jammu and Kashmir, especially the Himalayan region, which is the region that is north to Jammu and Kashmir, those regions are uninhibited region now. No one is staying there because there is no trade out there. When there is no money, no trade, no one will stay there. And there, these are the safe home of terrorists. How many times you will stop them? They will enter one, and then they will again do the Pahalgam kind of case, and then you would start the Operation Sindoor again. See the ASEAN country, the ASEAN nation from Burma to Papua New Guinea, this is a completely forest region, thick forest region. No one was staying there in this country. Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei, and East Timor, and Papua New Guinea, and then Kalimantan Island, and then Philippines, Vietnam. These are the end area, but the way they have brought up the trade, now there is a visa free travel among these countries. No one needs to take any visa up to 30 days or 90 days to go inside any country. Any country. Means that is a now moving area. Okay, visa free entry, free trade agreement. Now Canadian Prime Minister is dying to make a free trade agreement with the ASEAN country. Japanese Prime Minister is visiting there. American President is visiting there because lot of money, lot of economic future they are seeing from the ASEAN country. Till some time back, these were jungles. Okay, but the places which were not jungle, like Himalayan region, which were completely a trade region earlier, now they made it forest region, jungle region. Now terrorists are living there. How many times you would stop them? Okay, when Pahalgam case happened, I remember Indian government, rather than making Pakistani people good people who want to do trade with India, Pakistani people, rather than allowing more, anyone would have said that, okay, boss, you come more to the India for the trade, and they would have encouraged Indian traders to go to Pakistan for the trade, so that commutation to and fro of the people would have gone up. And then how terrorists can live? If people are going and coming through a particular region, terrorists cannot make their home. Not possible. They will come under surveillance. Instead of doing that during Operation Sindoor, Indian government, they forced Pakistani traders to go back to the Pakistan, and they sealed the border. When they sealed the border, they thought that no one will come. But what, no one will come? There are two kind of people in India, two kind of people for whom there is no rule and regulation. One are politicians, high profile judges, IAS officers, players. For them, if you have SAARC, SAARC visa, SAARC stamp on your passport. You can go to Afghanistan, Pakistan, and then Bangladesh, all SAARC country. You don't need any visa. So for high profile people, you don't need any visa. Their passport is also different. That is not the common blue color passport. Their passport color and everything that is called diplomatic passport. That is different, and they don't need visa also. Or or you have to be terrorist. If you are a terrorist, then again you don't need visa and passport, and you can travel between Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, China, Bhutan, wherever you want to go. But for common man, there are so many rule and regulation in Indian subcontinent. They cannot go anywhere. Now, when in the Pahalgam case, Indian government forced the Pakistani traders to go back to Pakistan as if they only did the Pahalgam case. Now, 100 terrorists are coming to your. How many days you will stop? Not possible. Practically not possible. How many days you will stop them? It is much easier to involve people in the trade. I'm not saying involve people in the trade. Don't stop the trade. Trade was anyway going on in this direction, in this area already till 1947. Lot of traders were going to Kasi, Kasgar, to Lhasa, so many places. But you stop them. Don't stop them. At that time, there was no terrorist. There was no problem out there. Once they stop. Once they stop, people going in that region to show to the world that I have a country called India and it has this much boundary. Slowly, one day mosquitoes and insects will not come, and slowly, environment start changing because people started living from that region, and then finally mosquito or insect or terrorist started coming out there. Indian government must learn from the ASEAN nation now. Must learn. Otherwise, if Operation Sindoor happens again, then who will save India? Last time Russia saved India with S-400. Now Russia is not very happy with the India. The way Indian government is supporting United States in stopping purchasing crude oil from the Russia, Russia may not help India. Where India will go? Where India will go? And see the ASEAN nation. They are inviting Pakistani prime. I'm sorry. They are inviting Japanese prime minister, Chinese president, Russian president. They are inviting Canadian prime minister, American president. They are inviting South African president. They are inviting Brazilian president. So many, but they are not inviting Indian prime minister because they know that he is not useful. Probably he is not useful, or probably he would not fit into the economic corridor or economic environment what they are generating in Kuala Lumpur. You have to match, right? You have to match. Then only they will invite you. If you are in other world, completely different from their standard, then how they would invite you? Indian Prime Minister is now addressing through video conference. Shame on you. Yes, they are inviting so many people. Now East Timor Prime Minister is now he's part of ASEAN nation. They are inviting so many people, but not Indian Prime Minister. India must change now. When ASEAN countries they have changed completely, then India must change now. I have not seen any conference in India where Japanese Prime Minister, Russian President, Chinese President, Brazilian and American and Canadian, they die to come to India. I have personally never seen like that. And just see 70 years back what India was and what ASEAN nation was. Just see 70 years back how much they changed India and how much they changed themselves. I believe Indian Railway all got broken and they are making the railway. Anyway, we wish that Indian BSF border security force they will keep stopping the terrorists entering into India. This is what we pray, knowing what is going to happen.